Hello, beautiful. I wanted this video to come to you with just the utmost best intentions. And I want to start your journey with accessing your deepest activation by connecting your brain, your body with the breath. So I'll give you a little backstory because stories are the way that we relate to people, right? So I'll give you a little backstory. I started taking yoga in 2009. So 2008. And it was the first time I ever felt really amazing learning about how powerful the breath was. And from there, I became so obsessed with yoga, went to Bikram yoga, did it 5 days a week for an entire year. You literally had to wring my body out because the moisture and the wetness was just like always present. I felt like I was never dry because I was always in that, I think it's like 108-degree heat, 90-minute classes, 5 days a week. Damn, that means I had some time. Then it switched to vinyasa. And then vinyasa switched to hatha. Hatha switched to yin. Yin switched to restorative. I tried a little bit of Kundalini. I worked for a Kundalini master in Seattle and was actually the creator of the first Kundalini teacher training program like 6 years ago, maybe. So that was a journey. That was a big journey. And throughout the last 10 years, my journey with the breath has changed. I think a lot of that has to do with becoming a mama. And so my breath tightened. I felt like my shoulders were going up towards my ears 10 times more than they ever had. Because when you're a mom, if your kid's around, it's kind of like you're on. You are on even when you don't know you're on. And so you're creeping up, your body's super tense, and you remember, okay, breathe. Breathe. So it is so important if you want to access your intuition and you want to get to your strengths and your birthright of gifts, your talents, who you are underneath the layers of who you think you are, the titles you've been given, the titles you've given yourself. If you want to get to know who you are, it has to start from the diaphragm. You have to reconnect to your breath. So this is how we do that. I want you to close your eyes right now. And I want you to just take notice of how you've been breathing so far. So just breathe normally. And ask yourself if it feels tight in your chest or where else it might be feeling tight. And from there, I want you to close your mouth, take a big breath in through your nose, open your mouth, let it go. Same thing, inhale through the nose, open mouth, let it go. Last time, inhale, open mouth. Keeping your mouth closed, stay with those deep breaths in and out through your nose. 3 times. Your mouth might start to tingle a little bit. Your lips might start to tingle. As you're breathing deeper, I want you to relax the space in between your eyebrows and imagine there is a white light coming in through the top of your head, filling your brain, coming all the way down through your throat. Breathe here, breathe out. Keep breathing. And that white light is flowing all the way down to your shoulders, flowing all the way through your arms, elbows to your fingertips. Breathing, exhaling. And that white light can't wait to rush all the way down to each part of your body. So as that white light rushes through the chest, down through the belly, the sacral chakra, the groin, the hips, the booty, the legs, knees, calves, shins, ankles, feet, tips of the toes. And it's just surging. This white light is surging all the way from the top of the head through the fingertips down to the tips of the toes. And this white light is taking over. It's pressing all the darkness out of your body. And you're finding a deeper breath, opening up your chest, breathing here, relaxing the shoulders, exhaling and letting it go. 2 more breaths just like that, remembering that all that white positive light is surging throughout every single little crevice in your body, hitting every single million upon million of cells that you have in your body as you breathe. And then you open your eyes and you remember who you are. And you remember that you are not meant to live in a state of stress. You are not meant to live in a chaotic environment. You are not meant to live from something coming from you. You are meant to live with something coming through you and to connect to that divine energy and that universal energy that is there for you and available and wants to come through when you stop blocking it and you start to allow yourself to be the bold, brave, beautiful, activated self that you've always imagined. There's no script for this. This comes straight from a place of love, from a place of healing, from a place of wanting you to have every single thing that your heart desires, and wanting you also to fully believe that you are worthy of all of it. And once you capture that, that's it. That's either the beginning or that's the end, however you want to look at it. It could be the end of the old you who hangs on to things and who isn't at peace and who lets things get to them. And you decide if you want to look at it like that or you want to look at it as the beginning of the you who is worthy and ready, and she leaps and she doesn't know. She doesn't know what's exactly there, but she knows that where she's going is the right way because she feels it in her body. It's her intuition. And she wants to reconnect to that so desperately that she's willing to do breathing exercises, guided meditations, to go layer under layer because she knows that she's worth it. And she's ready to ditch the old toxic beliefs that she had about herself that block her from experiencing her greatest life. So this is how you start to access your gift. And part of your gift is going to be removing old beliefs, is to be dispelling all these toxic things that circle around in your brain time after time, minute after minute. Because it's not true. It's something that was told to you. It's a learned behavior. It's something that you felt one time and then you hung on. It's a silical belief now. But now that you're here and you've accessed a different part of your breath and you've slowed down your nervous system and you're not in fight or flight, but you are in freedom and fly, now you've arrived. So welcome to this deep activation.